Hello there, I'm Scotty, and you're not. And this is a quick little update video for the channel. Kind of update you to what's going on in March. I sound a little off. I have a bit of a cold. So, it goes without saying, the first thing I'm going to talk about is finishing up the 2021 movies I need to finish up. I have like 5 of them, 6 of them if you count Last Night in Soho, I think. Hold on, where are they? I had them. Did I put them in here? Do I wonder? I don't see them. But I have a few to finish. I've done all the ones I need to get from to watch on Netflix. So those are done. But I got just a few more. Or yeah, we can count. I have that I could do right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. 6 with Last Night in Soho now. 7 with the Forever Purge, but I'm also waiting for Spider-Man No Way Home and The Matrix Resurrections. Whenever those come out, you know. So I have a little bit of time, I guess. So I'm working on finishing those up. And with mentioning some of those, The Purge will be a target of mine this coming month and maybe after to do the Purge review series so I can get Forever Purge. I've only seen the first one, or The Purge, and Purge Anarchy. I went to theaters to see The Purge Anarchy. I thought it was good, but I didn't have any interest in seeing the other ones, so now I'm gonna have to go through them. So to do that, so look for that, and the aforementioned and upcoming Edgar Wright review series. That is not the first director-based review series I've done, but it's my next director-based review series. I have them all right here, all 6 movies. Couldn't find A Fistful of Fingers anywhere. Couldn't even find it streaming anywhere. I don't know what happened to that movie, but couldn't find it. So I will be starting with Shaun of the Dead, working my way through them all. I've only seen Shaun of the Dead and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, so know that going in. I've only seen those 2. I noticed that most of these have Simon Pegg in them. These 3, I don't think he's in Baby Driver or any other. Maybe he's in just the first 3. I know they're friends. So the Edgar Wright review series, Purge. So I originally announced that the very first pick 10 that I'm doing on a singular actor was going to be Jim Carrey. Sadly, I had to push that back for other things, but I can do one based on an actor. It's going to be pick 10, The Rock, or Dwayne Johnson, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to say pick 10, The Rock. I have 10 movies of his I can do. So I will do those. It's not going to be right away. It'll be down the road. Maybe March, maybe April. It's going to be around there, but it's coming up. The big announcement for March is something I'm planning on doing for every Monday and Wednesday in March. Starting the 7th of March. March of the Living Dead. And what it is, I'm going to take the George Romero of the Dead films, and I'm going to do a review series on them. It'll be the first review series of this stuff. Edgar Wright's going to, but after Edgar Wright, this one. But starting the 7th, every Monday and Wednesday, I will be doing an Of the Dead review, and that consists of Night of the Living Dead, the original Night of the Living Dead, I should say, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, Land of the Dead, Diary of the Dead, Survival of the Dead, and then the 2 Night of the Living Dead remakes, the 1991 and the 2006 one. So that should be interesting to see how those pan out. After that, my upcoming Blu-ray haul video may be combined with a unboxing video if I get them around the same time. I got a package coming to me. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but For my birthday, I decided to spend my birthday money, which was $120, on stuff from eBay from one specific place. Blow it out of here. I'll go ahead and say it. They're fantastic. They haven't let me down yet. I've received many of items from them, and they've always been very good quality, very well done, always brand new. So that's always good. I have 6 movies in this package, and it is up right now in Minnesota above me. It's in St. Paul. So I live below St. Paul, but it's in St. Paul right now. And it may come tomorrow or Monday, depending on which. Either way, that will be the last thing I get in February. So as soon as that comes, I'm going to film a haul video and just add that unboxing to it. So that'll be happening. And tentatively, these are tentative, but I want to do them. 2 more director review series. Ivan Reitman, as I've announced before, I want to do those. I'm trying to get movies from there. And Sam Raimi, which will include revisited reviews for the Spider-Man movies and the Evil Dead movies and Drag Me to Hell. Even though that's very recent, I feel like it deserves a second look. You know, among other movies that I haven't seen that he's done. So there's that for you. Bar from that, I don't think I have anything else to talk about here. I don't think so. Let's see, Edgar Wright finishing up 2021 movies. March of the Living Dead, Purge, pick 10. The Rock, pick 10 of Rocket. Others. I don't think so. But just stay tuned to the channel. I am almost at 300. Last I looked, I was at 299, which I really don't know what to say. I didn't think I'd get to 300. I didn't think I'd get to 100. But I'm at almost 300. I don't know if I'm going to do anything for 300. I want to focus on certain things right now. My original plan was, and don't take this to heart, because I don't know if I'm going to do it. My original plan was that if I got to 300, I was going to do all the Star Trek movies. There's 13 of those fuckers, and I don't know. So don't quote me on that. Don't hold me to it. But tentatively, it's something I've thought of. I really don't have anything. I've tried to think of something, and I'm like, oh, I could do another Tubi Horror Weekend or something, and I really don't know. There's stuff I could do that's on Tubi right now that I could just do a weekend of, but I really don't know. I got other things I'm going to focus on. If anything, it won't be till April-ish that I can even do anything for it. So even if I do reach 300, which looks like I'm going to, eventually I will do something to celebrate it. I just don't know what. I like to celebrate every time I get 100 more. You know. Yeah, so don't take me to heart on the Star Trek things, because the problem with the Star Trek movies, and I'll tell you this, I've seen the Star Trek Wrath of Khan a couple times. We watched it in school, and then I bought this 4-pack of movies. I had the first 4 movies. And so I watched the first one, and I watched the second one. And I never tried to watch the other 2 for some reason. I've also seen First Contact with a friend of mine. He bought it from Shopko, and we watched it at his place. And I enjoyed that. We started watching Nemesis, but the DVD copy I had was very bad and started to skip and freeze up. So we never finished it. We never finished watching it. He's seen it. I hadn't. But yeah, I bought the collection, and the thing with the first Star Trek movie, and I'll probably address this in my review, but it's ungodly long, and I mean not for a good reason. A lot of people say it feels like an extended episode of the TV show, and not in a good way, as things are very drawn out. I remember very clearly there is a scene of the ship heading towards that big thing in the sky, and it just holds on a shot of them getting closer and closer and closer, and it takes forever, and it's very drawn out because they didn't have enough script to fill the allotted time for the film, so they just stretched it out. That's what it feels like. That's what I remember anyway. Maybe rewatching it, eventually rewatching it, it might be different. Who knows? But yeah, there it is. A little update for you all. So what are your thoughts on that? I'm going to come below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I've been Scotty, and I'll see you in the next one.